Hello, my YouTube subscribers. What's good? It's been a while since I put up a video. Today, I kind of want to do a little bit of a product review. I got this thing right here, Fogs Lord Alien Clapton. I'm gonna zoom in on that. Fogs Lord Alien Clapton. 6 feet of it, so it's a 26 gauge times 3 coils with a 32 gauge wrapped around it to make a Clapton coil. And I'm going to tell you something. I think this coil sucks. I think this coil is horrible. And, I hate talking bad about a product because, some people might like this. But for me, this was an absolutely abysmal experience. And I think I know the actual problem. So, what causes the many problems with this type of coil? So I wanted to try a Clapton coil. Damn, I wanted to try a Clapton coil, and I decided to buy this Clapton coil. Hold on, I'm gonna get a vape here real quick. I'm vaping gummy bears. I also got some flavors. I'm gonna show you some flavors. Gummy bears. It's pretty good. Not the best. It's pretty good though. Before I get to all the bad things about that Clapton coil, I'm going to tell you one good thing about that Clapton coil. You can tear it apart and make a parallel coil with the inside coils. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's good. This thing right here. So I read the reviews on Amazon, and not all of the reviews were good. Some of them were really good. Some of them were absolutely terrible. Like, people didn't like this. And I'm now in the boat with the people that don't like this. And I would personally not recommend this to anyone. It's very uneven. I should have taken video of it. I wrapped it up. And I hate the way this thing heats. Because it heats from the inside out. So it creates this different, like the two surface areas are different temperatures, which creates this terrible splashing effect. Like, it hit my tooth, and I swear to God, it hurt like hell. These splashes, and I couldn't for the life of me. No matter what I did, I turned it down. I tried several different wraps, and I could only do one coil with this thing. And it hurt my tooth so goddamn much. Just one splash, like, it hurt for days. So I hope I didn't ruin my tooth, man. So yeah, there's a couple good things about this, in that it's flat. Let's get a little zoom in here. I'm gonna try and zoom in one way, either front facing or back facing camera here, so you can get anywhere. This is the flat coil. You can see it's got like 3 different coils or 3 different wires, and then it's wrap around it. Then you get this flat wire. So because that it's flat like that, it builds really well. I mean, it's really easy to wrap. It's really nice and thick. Unfortunately, I think that is the ultimate problem with this coil, and why it has such uneven heating right away. I mean, it heats up really nice, but then it's uneven. Then you have this wire that's hot in the core and then cool on the outside, so it's constantly like steaming when you're not hitting it. You have to pump to vape with it. I've never had to do that before. And then it's got like this warm up time. You got to warm it up and then put your e-liquid on, and you got to carefully put it on, otherwise you burn the coil. You burn the wick. And so I thought it was stupid like that. But that's about the only good thing about it, is that it builds nice. I mean, all those other things I just said right there are terrible. So yeah, it creates this uneven heating, and then the splashiness burns your mouth. This unfortunately makes the Captain Crunch of e-liquids for every e-liquid out there. Like, it will destroy your mouth. But yeah, I don't know, maybe with a different RDA, maybe then it would build nice. But I think ultimately the coil is it's a dreadful piece of wire, I think. Man, but I think ultimately it might be the design. Not the company at all, but the design. Because I'm not trying to trash the company. I'm trying to trash the actual coil, the wrap idea. I think is my problem. Is that when you get this wire in there, and then you get it wet, it heats up, but it also acts like a wick because it's like braided wires. So you get this wicking action from the wire as it falls apart in my spool, which then brings the liquid in to the hot coil, the hot part of the wire. That's really hot. It's the core, and it starts to steam. But then it touches the cooling parts and kind of condenses really quickly or something, and it just fucking splashes everywhere. It's horrible. It hurt my mouth. I'm gonna hit the e-cigarette. This is what I did with it. I made 2 parallel coils, and this is right now 0.162 ohms. I'm vaping it at 37.5. That's its redeeming factor, is that it's a 26 gauge, 3 pieces of 26 gauge inside of it. So if you want that, if you want 18 feet of 26 gauge for kind of a expensive price, I don't remember how much I paid for it. Don't care. I'm not gonna buy it again. I'm gonna hit this e-cig. That's really, really good. I like that. Yeah, so the splashiness of that, man, I would wrap my hand, my thumb and my finger around my atomizer like this and try and vape it. Just to see how splashy it was, and it was terrible. It kept burning my fluid, turning it dark right away, because it was horrible. Instead, though, I got these. I'm going to try these out right here. This was really good. This was a really good price. I don't remember. I think it was around $3. I could be wrong. This is Pure Atomist 26 gauge Canthal A1. And this is 50 feet right here. 50 feet for 26 gauge right here, Canthal A1. Yeah, I know I got a really good price on this because it was about the same as this one, which is Vape Supply, 25 feet of 28 gauge. NCR. I thought I bought premium. I guess I thought this was Canthal. Now it's just like NICR. Maybe I bought the wrong wire. Oh, that might be my fault. Oops. Anyway, 25 feet. I think this was also like $3. Both of these were like $3 each. Something like that. They weren't too expensive. Bought those on Amazon. Ooh. Let me hit this real quick. I am a big fan of the parallel coil, though. Big fan of it. It vapes. I mean, it hits. It heats evenly. It's really smooth. It can easily get it down to a low resistance, and I like it. I personally like the parallel coil, and it's probably my favorite, especially in a dual coil setup, which I usually run. But I'm trying other builds because I want to see what else is out there. Also got some flavors from. I'm going to show you the brand here. This is Gummy Bear from. I'll just show you. Flavors Express. So is it e-cig Flavors Express? Flavors Express. Flavors Express. That was kiwi strawberry. So I got a couple different flavors, and this gummy bear is not too bad. It's kind of like eating the whole handful of gummy bears. Like if you were to reach into a bowl and just eat all of them, it doesn't really have like a separation of flavors for me. or a separation of gummy bears. You know, it's not like the green ones that taste like lime or sour apple or something like that, and it's not like the red ones that are sweet cherry. It's just like the whole bowl right in your mouth. It hits pretty good too. This is 70/30. I mixed it myself again, and I'm down to like zero.8 milligrams per milliliter. Cutting way down on my nicotine levels now. Way down. All right, so I got some kiwi strawberry from Flavors Express, 10 milliliters. Pretty good prices over there right now. I'm just trying to see the flavors. What else they got? And then I got this batch here from my French toast recipe. I got French toast. I'm gonna see how that works. Also got maple syrup, and who's this from? Flavor Art. And then I got peanut butter from Signature. And I haven't opened these three yet, but I'm gonna try and reuse my maple syrup, my French toast maple syrup recipe with different brands of flavors and see how that works. Ooh. So yeah, I wanted to show my subscribers all that stuff. We'll do a little bit of a review on that. Boy, I really hate trashing a product like that, but for me, it's just, I think it's the terrible design about it, and I would recommend it to no one, and I probably would continue to trash it. There's got to be a better Clapton coil. That Alien setup is gross and painful. Yeah, it was also nice to talk about like what I'm vaping. Still running the 13 Heavens, 9 Hells, but I'm considering, I'm looking at my wallet is what I'm doing for a different atomizer. I want a new RDA, but I'm not sure which one to get because I haven't even looked at RDAs. I've been looking at my wallet instead. And then I'll post like the results of my French toast maple syrup flavor build, I guess, when that's done. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Until next video, peace.